Hello, good day, everyone. Chris Kaler here. Quick update for January 26th. That's 2 updates in 1 month. Boy, it's your lucky day. Okay, we're going to talk about this coronavirus thing. Okay, so this is getting a little out of hand. They tried this with Ebola. Everybody knows about Ebola to see how everybody would react, etc. So there's a lot of talk on the news about this corona thing. The virus itself, it's something you can see in a microscope. There it is. So let's talk about virus in general. So where does a virus come from? How does a virus all of a sudden is there? What is the representation of a virus? So let's go back to polio virus. They said that this came from monkeys, monkey virus, monkey polio. Poor monkeys. Blame it on the monkeys. Okay, hey, we're the monkeys. So this one, they're kind of blaming it on people in Wuhan who would sell animals, like wild animals, dead wild animals. They're saying it came from there. So where I come from with all this, with virus, and of course it's like, what's my collar like that? Got to look pretty on camera. Virus is something designed to lower the vibration of humanity, to make us sick, to kill off the weak. That when I'm dowsing for this particular virus, I'm told from source that this is a last-ditch effort from the reptilians to lower the vibration of humanity, to stop ascension. And of course, it is going to do that because everybody's going to jump on the bandwagon with hysteria and all that stuff that comes along with it to lower our vibration, to distract us. Here is ascension, but over here is coronavirus. Okay, so don't pay attention to ascension. Pay attention to coronavirus. That's where everybody's going. You wonderful people who are awakened know better. Okay, we are preaching to the choir. You know how to deal with this on a level that the medical system doesn't. Silver, liquid silver. I sell it on my website. You can buy it anywhere. Go get some. Oil of oregano. You guys know what to do. There's many different ways to build up your immune system. Okay, so I mean it's just a virus. Influenza is just a virus, but they say it's a new coronavirus. It's like, did somebody invent a new virus and spread it out there? Well, probably yes. If you look at, okay, so there's a client who has a real bad kidney problem. So he did go through the medical community, and they found that he had a fungus that nobody has ever seen before. So these things are, let's say they're mutating, they're creating different versions of themselves. So it's harder for us to get rid of them. So that's definitely a big one. So let's stop right there. I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. Just got home from a wonderful weekend with my family. So let's look at ascension. So the process that we're going through right now, one of the first things that we found quite a while ago already, that the chakra system doesn't really come into play anymore. Many people are still working within the chakra system in that respect, and that's okay. I'm not going to tell you not to do that. But what I found last week, and this is a big one, is that our higher self and our souls are both dissolving. Okay? I know this is going to throw a wrench in a lot of people's belief systems and a lot of people's modalities and that type of thing. But this is what I'm finding here. So the higher self. Let's consider, what is the higher self. So when we die, our physical body dies. There's a spirit. We call it a spirit that's left. That is our higher self. Okay. So this higher self is connected to the second dimension, where a lot of bad things happen. So our higher self, or that spirit that's left over, can be controlled by higher variations of higher selves, from the reptilians, the greys, and that type of thing, the Illuminati, the whatever. Throw the names out there, whatever you want to call it, to do bad things to good people. Okay, so that higher self of a spirit, the higher self, can interact with the higher self of somebody who's alive. Whereas I have a lot of clients who say, hey, Chris, something is having sex with me every night. I feel it happening. Nobody's in bed with me, and this is going on. Please at least take me out on a date. The concept here is that higher self of the dead person is interacting with the higher self of the alive person, and this is going on. So if you take that in consideration, all these different types of sacrificial rituals performed by whoever, however, the OTO, the church, whatever, can happen at that level, in the higher self level. So this our higher self is being dissolved whether you like it or not, and you can still intend to work within that area. Go right ahead. You may find that your results may not be quite the same. You might find that things are a little different. Your answers are a little strange, and this could be why. So the higher self is being replaced by the 10th octave of Source. So we've talked about the 10th octave before as kind of a bad thing. What I'm realizing is that there was a war going on in there for control over the 10th octave. This is where Source comes in. We all have 9 octaves, 9 layers. The 10th octave is Source. So our higher self is being replaced by the 10th octave of Source. Now the soul, I've always been told, there's different levels of the soul, the oversoul, the avatar, the rishi level, that type of thing. And I've been working with it, but it never really comes up a lot. It's in my charts, all these different variations. They don't really come up that much. So I was told last week that the soul is being dissolved, and it's being replaced by a grid network, a grid structure of Source. So we're not calling it a soul anymore, we're calling it the grids of Source. So the soul, what everybody talks about is something that gets recycled, reincarnated back into this world over and over and over again. When you die, don't go to the light because you get reincarnated, all that type of stuff. So if we don't have a soul to reincarnate, we die, we go and have fun for the rest of eternity wherever we go. Okay, heaven you want to call it, I don't care, whatever you want to call it. So what we would call and refer to as a soul is being replaced. You can still call it the soul. End of the day, it's still replaced, and it's still going to work as a grid structure instead of a soul structure. So that is that. I'm finding a lot of people, our frontal lobes of the brain are connected to the pyramids. Pyramids of Antarctica, pyramids of Egypt. They are a power source. It's almost like a report system. So they can send things back and forth, almost like let's say a supercomputer, the sentient world simulator computer kind of thing, all that stuff. So that has been huge. The gray aliens have been coming up a lot. They're doing experiments on our DNA. Oh, DNA, oh my goodness. If anybody wants to start to learn how to work in the DNA, you're going to have to look into the concept of true quantum healing. You want to get into this is where we're going to do it. Huntington's disease, you look on the computer, it shows you the gene and it shows you the encoding on it, and it shows you if somebody with Huntington's, they got a CAG instead of CATTAG. Okay, so through our will and intent with true quantum healing, we can change that encoding. It can be done pretty much just like that. So that's where we're going. We're heading into a very deep area of working in the coding of the DNA to reset it, recode it to what source parameters are. And that's just the beginning. I mean, there's been so many new different things coming up every day, every week that we try to make notes, but they just end up all over the floor, and new ones start to come in over and over again. So that's where we're sitting now. We're gonna do a gift. Forgot one of the biggest ones. Manifestation. There is something called the Stone of Destiny. All right, this is not Thanos from the Avengers wanting the Stone of Destiny for his gauntlet. This is the actual Stone of Destiny that it was taken from the pyramids of Egypt and the pharaohs, brought to Scotland by someone named Scotta. That's where the name Scotland comes from. And then taken to England, where they put it in the coronation throne, where the king and queen would sit when they were coronated and brought into the hierarchy. So it's a stone of manifestation. It's got a lot of power to it. So we found a person who remembers in one lifetime, taking this stone from the Pharaohs, bringing it to Scotland, and it went to England, and now it's back in Scotland again right now. But she remembers all this. This person remembers all this, and we've been working with this person to clear all this up, to release the stone to source and humanity, and we've been using it quite a bit for manifestation. So with this stone of destiny, or the stone of scone, whatever you want to call it, if you take into the DNA, you want to put it in your DNA, and you want to put a genome of the stone of destiny within a person's DNA, and then into that grid structure of source, you want to put a node of that stone of destiny into their grid structure. So now you got it in two different areas, and then you take that person's manifestations and you ask the stone of destiny to receive that person's will and intent of manifestations from source to the stone of destiny. Very important to do that. And then you take that manifestation and you say, true, stone of manifestation, true. And this will start to work at a much higher level in order to create that manifestation. So that's a big part of ascension, is manifestation. You need something, you want something. I want a burrito. All of a sudden somebody knocks on my door and says, hey Chris, I brought you lunch, and there's a burrito. That kind of thing is possible. I've heard many stories like that. Let's go into this whole coronavirus bulldong. And we're going to do a clearing. Okay, we're going to give humanity a gift, and we're going to do a clearing so that if this stuff does come your way, if you want to do something to prepare yourself for it, or be able to, your body to fight it off, then this is a clearing for that. I did about a half-hour work with Source to come up with the right clearing. So here we go. Let's get started. All right, first of all, within everyone watching, reptilian grids, reptilian soul, false. Reptilian Draco grids and soul, false. Completely neutralize the reptilian and Draco grids and soul from humanity. Neutralize the reptilian and Draco grids and soul within humanity. So that is cleared up. Now within everyone, source grids true. Source grids true. Source grids true. Bring in the grids of source within humanity. Source grids true. Source grids true. Okay, source grids are coming in now within everyone. The shamanic spells of all virus, false. Completely undo, unsay, and break all of the shamanic spells of virus within humanity, within the DNA, within the grids, within the physical body, within all cells. Shamanic spells of virus, false. Unsay and undo all shamanic spells of any and all forms of virus. Okay, shamanic spells are lifted. Shamanic meaning reptilian. If you practice shamanism, well, it doesn't mean you're a bad person. You might want to reconsider your practices. Okay, now, within humanity, we're going to bring in the true immune system. Return the true immune system within humanity. Return the true immune system. Return the true immune system. Now, this one clearing itself is going to work within a lot of other things also, just bringing in the true immune system. Okay, true immune system is in. Now we're going to connect the true immune system to the grids of source. Connect the true immune system to the grids of source. The connection of everyone's true immune system to the grids of source, true, source, true. And what the heck, just for shits and giggles, within everyone's DNA, the Stone of Destiny, true. Stone of Destiny, true. Within humanity's DNA, genome of the Stone of Destiny, true. And within everyone's source grid's node of the Stone of Destiny, true. Node of the Stone of Destiny, true. Perfect. All right, so watch this video, that clearing portion, over and over again if you desire. And it's certainly going to make changes within everyone. Please share this with everyone. It's a real thing. It's something that's really going to help. Again, silver, oil of oregano, whatever essential oils you use to fight off virus. Everybody has their favorite. I like oil of oregano because I can make spaghetti sauce with it too. Just kidding. You know what I'm talking about. So please share this. Please look into true quantum healing. This is the modality of ascension in all respect. We have many colleagues who are practicing true quantum healing. There will be a link in the description of their emails. You can contact them if you like to do a session with them. They are very credible. I certainly endorse them. I've heard lots of good things about them, and I talk with them often, so we keep in touch. Anyways, that is the update for today. Next week I'm off to Jamaica, Irene, Bob Marley's birthday and stuff. Looking forward to that. Please leave some comments if you like. Leave some good comments. There's some trolls out there that we don't really care to hear from much, but everybody is everybody. It's all good. Okay. This is Chris Kaler Holistic Incorporated. Thank you so much. We're out of here. Talk to you soon.